What's up YouTube, welcome back to another video on this. So if you have came to this video and watching the touring review of this motorcycle, then first of all I appreciate you, because you have a very specific taste in motorcycles, sports touring. I appreciate it, and also you know that it is not an easy thing, but it's going to be fun. So let's get into the meat of the video. So first of all, if you ask me if it's a comfortable motorcycle, I'll say that this is not for the comfort. If you are considering this motorcycle for touring, then it's for fun. First of all, you have to understand that. In my opinion, you can comfortably cruise at a speed of 100 to 120. This motorcycle can go up to 160 or even more. So the cruising speed is good. 100 to 120 on an Indian highway is good speed only. And the seating comfort is not that great. If you are considering this motorcycle for touring, then definitely it's better to have a little more padded seat. And the ergonomics, it's a sports riding kind of an ergonomics. So one thing you have to do is that you have to keep your spine straight so that you don't put too much pressure onto your wrist or onto your shoulders. So yeah, during braking and all, you will get that pressure. Otherwise, just try to put all of your weight to your lower body and grip the motorcycle. One thing is, when you grip the motorcycle, actually you're not gripping the tank, you're gripping the engine. So that's also trouble on this, but it's kind of okay. We'll be able to manage it once we go out on tour. And to talk about the luggage carrying capacity, what I'll say is that it is kind of okay. You can have a tank bag here because it's a big tank. You can place the tank bag here, but my suggestion is, I have tried and tested a magnetic tank bag a couple of years back, I think 4 years back. So that time the magnets on the tank bag was meddling with the fuel pump on the motorcycle. Then actually when I got this motorcycle, I checked that if there are any problems like that, but fortunately nothing like that. The motorcycle didn't had an issue. During those days, actually, if I keep the tank bag, then the motorcycle actually shuts off by itself. So that thing is not happening on this one. But what I'll say is that since I have faced something like that before, it's better not to use a magnetic tank bag on this motorcycle. Try to use a normal tank bag itself. And there are ample and enough space in the rear seat. So what you can do is, you can have your saddlebags tie over there. Just make sure that your saddlebag is not touching the exhaust pipe, that's all. And if you're thinking about the pillion comfort, then I'll say that I have a neutral feel about that, because first thing, the pillion seat comfort is same as the rider seat, so you might have to go for an aftermarket seat modification. Second thing is, when you add pillion onto this motorcycle, you're gonna have a different weight distribution. So now it's a heavy-headed motorcycle. That means you have the weight over here and you are balancing it. And when you have the pillion over there at the back side, you're gonna even out the weight. That means you are almost riding an Interceptor 650. And yeah, of course, you won't have any refinement issues or anything like that on this motorcycle. And the main thing when you go for highway riding is the mileage. So if you're riding at a speed of 100 km, then you'll probably get a mileage of 25 to 28, which is good. Or if you're planning to ride at 80 km, you might even get more mileage, more than 30, I believe. But the fun is riding this motorcycle at 120. I have to say that. All the sports riding, the cafe riding feel. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. This feels comes in when you go past that 100 km/h mark. So that's my feedback about the GT650. It's a good motorcycle. If you have love towards sports riding, buy this motorcycle, you'll be happy. You can consider this for touring as well. If not, then I'll suggest that try the Interceptor 650. It's an upright riding posture. It is more practical for touring. Or if you're a cruiser person, then you have the Meteor 650. So that's all. I hope this video is helpful for you, and as always, show some love in the form of likes and comments. See you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.